Okay, so there is a specific issue I want to talk about in this video, and it is mudslinging online, or to put it more accurately, more precisely, verbal jousting online. Same thing, I guess, but basically, I'm drained of it. I'm totally drained of it. This is something that I've all too much experience of, and I want to put my hands up and say that I have not been entirely practical in terms of dealing with this over the years. What I should do is be the bigger adult, ignore such idiots, but on too many occasions I've allowed myself to be dragged into something that has then, I wouldn't say gotten out of control, because it's never got to the point where, it's went on for days and days and days, but, sometimes people reply on my videos and they disagree with what I'm saying, and I'm okay with that. No one knows everything. I'm not right about everything, and sometimes people make certain points, and I actually do reflect on my own positions. And if they're doing it in a reasonable way, I can't complain about that. I believe in free expression. Um, but sometimes people come onto my channel. This has happened to me a few times, and they come out with absolutely baseless claims against me, which are inflammatory things, such as racism, that have just no basis in fact whatsoever. This really bugs me, because that's the sort of smear against someone that can be very dangerous, because then others start to believe it, and it is hurtful, but more significantly, it really pisses me off, because these are people who, for whatever reason, have taken it on themselves to dislike me. And I'm fine with that. I'm a big boy. I can handle being disliked, but I can't accept baseless smears against me. So anyway, this happened just yesterday. Someone had responded to my video response to the guy being harassed in Taiwan. And this idiot came on and claimed that if it was an Asian guy, I wouldn't care, or I've no problem having a go at Asian guys but not Asian girls. Well, this is utterly baseless, because I was taking issue, as were thousands of other people, with one asshole, not with every Taiwanese guy. So anyone with common sense could see what I was saying. And for him to interpret it that way and then go into a lengthy rant about my supposed lack of a manhood and all this sort of thing got me pretty worked up. I'll be honest, I'm quite an alpha male, and sometimes my ego gets in my head. And if another guy is challenging my manhood, that, the gloves are off. And I should walk away. I should say, fuck you, you're a waste of space. But sometimes I allow myself to be dragged into this verbal rubbish, and I'm so drained of it. It happens all the time. No, no, I don't want to exaggerate. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens too much. I mean, the caveat to this is that most of my exchange online, and I need to really emphasize this, is positive. I have a lot of adult discussions with people. I find a lot of empathy. I find a lot of agreement. A lot of people like what I say. I like what a lot of others say. So most of it's positive. But the negative side, it's sizable, and it is very draining. Um, I think what I'm going to try hard to do is rise above these people. I'll delete the comments, because if I don't delete them, I'll keep seeing it. Then I will get into the situation. Um, and they do deserve a platform. If they're going to attack me on a personal level, it's my channel. I don't see why I should tolerate that. My channel is not a parliament. It's not a senate. It's not meant to be a forum for absolute free speech. I believe in free speech, but I'm not using my forum for that. Um, I allow different points of view, but not to the point where it's including baseless lies against myself. And it sickens me that there are people out there. Now, and this is the thing, it would be one thing if they were just calling me those things and happened to be wrong. Then I'd be pissed off and I'd correct them. But then they go, like, it's clear they're trying to get under my skin, and they're insulting me, they're belittling me, they're trying their level best to get under my skin. and I rise to it, and I wish I wouldn't. That's the only regret I have. I believe I'm a far better person than they are, so this is nothing to do with a lack of confidence. But I do feel I should be rising above it. That's the only mistake I've made. I shouldn't fuel these morons. I don't usually use the word troll, but they are basically what we now term as trolls, and it's utterly nauseating. There was also a woman who went onto my video about white Asian couples, and she was going on about how, in her view, it's natural for people to keep with their own, and it was going against everything I was talking about in the video, and I lost my temper with her because she was an outright racist. The sort of thing she was coming out with was fairly reprehensible. But I'm just done with wasting my time with these people. 99% of them are anonymous. They don't have a profile picture. They've got very fake sounding names. I'm a real man. I use my real name. So you may think I'm full of shit. You may think that you could get under my skin by pointing out my hair color or whatever. But I show my face. That's the difference between me and you guys. I show my face. You don't. So what does that say about you? You clearly don't have much confidence in what you believe in, or you don't have much time on your hands to do something productive. You know, I upload videos to share my thoughts, to raise awareness of important issues, and so on. I don't upload it to get into these verbal slanging matches with people who don't deserve my energy. They just don't. And I'm going to try very hard. For now, I'm going to see a comment like that. I'm going to try not to read it. I'm going to delete it immediately because I'm so drained of this. And I'm just wondering if anyone else out there has had a similar experience. Um, People will probably come in and say, "Oh, you know, you should ignore it." But the thing is, when someone writes on your channel, you don't know immediately what it's about. You start reading it; it's a bit hard to stop after a certain time, and then it's human nature to be defensive when someone's attacking you in that sort of way. But I do think that cyberspace. We'll have to round up this video because the space isn't great at the moment. But I do think cyberspace provides a sort of situation whereby people could say things online they would not say in the real world. Now, I show my face. I've I admit the way I talk about things online is not exactly the same way as I would talk in the real world. But generally speaking, I am consistent. And the sort of things I say online, I would say candidly if someone asked me. Um, so that's it, really. To all my subscribers, thank you very much. I do appreciate the support. Hopefully, the sound quality on these videos is better. I have been told it is. And that's it, really. Thanks for watching.